And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's
been
a beast at the offensive end. A different
starting lineup for Miami. We've got Norman Powell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Larson in a 2-guard. And for the Rockets, Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's John Conchar. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Deng in at power forward. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one. Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Pass to Adebayo from 10 feet away, and he comes up with a bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Deng. Jaquez covers. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. Mitchell against Thompson. Powell outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell can score just about any way he needs to. Contact does not bother him.
Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3, and Houston another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Ali. Here's Şengün. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Deng. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Outside Adebayo. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. It's Powell on the wing. Conchar covers. Powell, it's good.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Eason. An easy 2 on the layup. Eason's got 5 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pass to Larson. Now Adebayo. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Conchar, pass to Thompson. Five to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Conchar, good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Miami moving it around. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. That one falls. 6 points for him.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Heat. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
I think for the Heat, they could be destined for the play-in. I mean, just one more challenge before the playoffs, but I think they can handle it if it comes to that.
Adebayo against Şengün. Adebayo passes to Powell. Here's Larson. Just 5 on the clock for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Powell surveying the D. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo to the inside. That's good from Powell on the assist from Adebayo. Powell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package. Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe.
It's Powell on the wing. Conchar covers. Larson drains the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Thompson outside. Pass to Deng. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice.
And he double clutches and throws it down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Heat trail by 11. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours.
like the Rockets making a switch here. And looking at the 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. Norman Powell, third.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and production from the small forward spot is critical. These players carry a huge load of their team's scoring output. It takes a lot of pressure off the other four guys out there.
Mitchell against Van Vliet. Smith outside. Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Shepard for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 11-point game. Pass to Powell. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Here's Shepard coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Hits the trifecta.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Powell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 14. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Shepard. And here's Smith. The three is up. Mitchell grabs a miss. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you, Brian.
High praise. Allie, thank you. The free throw drops for Jaquez. Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, BA, he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Finney Smith subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta. Over Yakichonis. Van Vliet misses. Heat trail by 12. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. The three ball. It's hauled in by Houston. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Okogie's checked in for Finney Smith. And he's good on the second. Houston leading by 11. Van Vliet outside. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Right at the free throw line. No good, off the front rim.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The lead now in single digits.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Houston with another miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Houston has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. There's a screen. To stop the drought. Shepherd, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Powell. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Good on the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Shepherd. Powell's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Okogie. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The shot no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Temple in at the 2 spot. Here's Deng. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play. Rolling into open position right on cue.
Here's Temple. Pass to Ware. From downtown, he drops it from range. Ware's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Capella. Van Vliet outside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Wiggins passes to Rozier. And the layup falls.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Deng. Give him 8 points now. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Rozier looking around. And again, it's Miami from deep.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Deng, pounded by Wiggins. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. checked in for Fontecchio. Larson comes in for Temple. And Mitchell subbed in for Rozier. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
And the first one at the line is good. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
Here's Deng. And another basket for Houston.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Powell finds Wiggins. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes. Ware's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Deng. Lets it go from deep. Good. Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for 2nd for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the middle. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 8.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Here's Mitchell. Count it.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Houston leading by 7. There's a screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Powell pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Ware. Clock at 6. Now here's Wiggins. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And Wiggins drops them both. The Rockets lead by 5. Inside, here's Smith. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
It's Powell on the wing. Wiggins with a screen on Smith. Looking to get back on track. And it falls all over the rim and in. Powell's got 8 points.
An efficient scorer. Part of the reason Powell shoots such a high percentage, he picks good shots to take.
Here's Shepherd. Give him 8 points now. Tries it from the top of the key. Powell pulls it in. Heat trail by 5. There's the triple. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Thompson right side. Oh, tries a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Mitchell with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Here's Deng. The lead is 2. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. EA, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Conchar, he's checked in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And Miami with a change. And again for 3.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place.
And that one good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Heat trail by 11. And here's Mitchell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jaquez, the pass to Powell. Hits a 3-pointer. Powell's got 14 points.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Deng. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
That's their second personal. First team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. It's Jaquez on the wing. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Şengün. And here's Houston. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Deng. Jaquez covers. Got it. And the Rockets lead by 13.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Powell outside. Adebayo against Şengün. Looking to get it going. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Well, it doesn't take much for Powell to catch fire. And when this happens, there's little you can do to stop it.
Pass to Thompson. Adebayo against Şengün. Now Easton. The 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Şengün has a talent for making finds from the inside out. I mean, he's a great passing big.
Pass to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Adebayo against Şengün. Blocked!
You're tough to keep your shot out of Şengün's reach. You know, he's about 7 feet.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Heat trail by 11. Powell passes to Jaquez. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. It could go. So we conclude the first half. It's Houston up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for the purchase pro.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
The Magic facing some injury concerns. With the absence of Wendell Carter Jr., their center rotation looks very different, man. I mean, you have to make up for his defense, his rebounding, and he can even stretch the floor right now.
He's really developed that outside shot. We're just hoping the best for him. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Heat.
Oh, man, when you can't defend the 3, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Heat trail by 11. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Tari Eason. Alperon Şengün out there with John Konchar. And it's Deng in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Powell. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
Here's Deng. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Deng's got 27 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Adebayo. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Deng. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. That's 29 for him.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Fred VanVleet.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here's Larson, defended by Eason, and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Here's Deng. And another basket for Houston.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Over Thompson. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Over to the wing. Konchar outside. Houston working the ball around. And that one's good. Deng. Deng's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Thompson outside. Here's Deng. He's got 34. Just 5 to shoot. Drilled from 11 feet out. Deng's got 36 points.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Konchar outside. Pass to Deng. Down low to the wing on the left. Eason finds Thompson. Over Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Larson. Right side Adebayo.
Deng. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 5 on the clock. Tries to break his ice. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
Now, B.A., it's actually Edwards. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. The Rockets lead by 15. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. The Rockets, #1.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
Miami on D, 15-point game. Pass to Şengün. Rebound Miami. Now Powell. He's got 22. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left it too open on that play.
Pass to Deng. Houston working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Heat trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. Outside Adebayo. Here's Larson. Defended by Eason. Here's Powell. Here's Adebayo. Bam! He gets it to go at the rim.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Beyond the arc. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Powell's shot is off.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Thompson. Three-pointer. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Powell. Conchar covers. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Shepard in for Eason. On defense, the Rockets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Adebayo sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 14. Here's Deng. He's got 36 points. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins looking around. Shoots off the step back. Top points there from Andrew Wiggins.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Deng. There's the drive. And he dunks it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Mitchell. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. And when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So, yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jaquez no good. Houston leading by 15. Here's Deng. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins from long range. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Pass to Deng. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Deng's got 43 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Deng. From deep. Larson with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Adebayo sets a screen. Bam! Hammers it down.
Big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Şengün. Here's Deng. Pounded by Wiggins. And that one's good. Deng. Deng's got 46.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
It's Adebayo, high post.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Şengün. And again, Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half. Now here's Van Vliet. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Such a wide open look.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Heat trail by 17. Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Now Adebayo, defended by Şengün. Adebayo, that's good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Deng. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Jaquez. Mitchell, a screen on Smith. Back to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in for Larson. Fontecchio comes in for Jaquez. And Norman Powell subbed in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Shepard, pounded by Wiggins to the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wiggins, left side. Pass to Powell. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
In for Miami, number 4, Derek Whitehead.
Wiggins with it. He's got 14. Smith with the rebound. Down low. And that one's good. Deng. Deng's got 53 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Houston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And let's take a look at Miami. Powell is out there with Yakachonis. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Khalil Ware. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, small forward. And the shot goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Powell in the post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that's what Powell's out there to do. Pressure the defense and force mistakes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Powell.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. And so Powell nails them both.
Well, we've seen Norman Powell be a starter. Average 20 for a season. He's also been his role. Norman Powell's a guard who produces at a high level. Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
The ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. Here's Deng. Count the basket. Deng's got 55.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Powell, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And more of a rotational player at this stage, Clint Capella still does a few things really well, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., he makes a difference as a rim runner, crashing the glass, contesting shots. He is a valuable part of the rotation.
That one misses.
Well, Capella's shot his fair share of free throws. Not his expertise at this point.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami. They trail by 18. Jovic passes to Wiggins. Fontecchio with a screen. Pass to Ware, and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in. Houston leading by 18. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard from the arc. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Now here's Powell, guarded by Van Vliet. Powell passes to Fontecchio. 5 to shoot. Outside Jaquez. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Houston. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Deng. Powell covers. And that one's good. Deng. Deng's got 57 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And it's Ware missing. The Rockets lead by 20. Van Vliet on the wing. Fires the three. The shot off that time.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Fontecchio, the pass to Powell. Back to Fontecchio. Nails it from beyond the arc. Fontecchio's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Deng, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
So for Miami, Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Larson comes in for Fontecchio. And Mitchell subbed in for Wiggins. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Heat trail by 19. Outside Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Jacks up a 3. Larson, no good. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Throw it down on the lob.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
Powell outside. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Şengün with it, picked up by Powell. Inside. To the inside. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with Powell.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Shepard into the lane. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Smith against Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Smith. Powell for 3. Offensive rebound. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So for the Rockets, Conchar, he's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Shepard. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Shot from the inbound. That's good from Powell on the assist from Jaquez. Jaquez has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Şengün. Conchar outside. Here's Deng. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people.
Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Off the inbound and off the glass. That one's good. And that's now 30 points here for Norm Powell.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And it's Deng missing. Heat trail by 21. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's got 32 points.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
The three from Thompson. Fires in the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Powell outside. Lets it go. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. On defense, Houston. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 6 to shoot. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Şengün. And here's Eason. Here's Deng. There's the three. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Wow, that's good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Deng. Hawkes covers. Pass to Şengün.
2 minutes remaining.
Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Conchar. Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. Pass to Ware. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the trifecta.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And he drains the quick shot.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Inside, here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Jovic. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. Here's Deng. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. As we leave, we present our player of the game.